nice. Okay, I'm fine with these blocks. Yes, sir. Opponent down to 5. We are at 27. Look at this battlefield. This is actually great. Let's bring old Feasting Troll King back. I mean, I'm just going to make him have it. So Scoos is 6-6. That'll bring their Thieves Guild back down to a puny 1-1. You have to responsible for it. They do not. Ooh. Oh, that. How's it going, y'all? Titan Smash MTGA. Today we're back with some more MTGA standard action. This time we're trying to list from our good buddy, the Nerdy Steve. Anybody who doesn't know the Nerdy Steve, you're missing out. Just fantastic person. Big fan of biceps, even though he claims I don't have any in my Twitter. Don't know what he's talking about. But just a great friend of the channel. One of my earliest supporters on Twitch when I was doing a lot of streaming and everything. And just handsome. Nerdy Steve's handsome. But basically, this is Mono Green Food. Kind of cool deck here because it has the versatility of being really resilient with things like Feasting Troll King and Wicked Wolf. You have your one-up Questing Beast in here. And just big creatures. You have your Lovestruck Beast, your Kazandu Mammoth, so you can power out early Great Hinges. But you also have the long game here, Trail of Crumbs. I already said we had a long game. Sorry, it's been a long day, y'all. Wild weekend. But, you know, this is just a cool deck. You have the aggressive slant to it. You got the long game on the sideboard. We got some Viv, some QB, some Thrashy B, all kinds of stuff here. That's the list. So let's take it into rank. We're going to play some best of ones because I haven't played with this deck literally at all. Let's go. Alright, game number 1 against BubbleCon. Let's see how it goes. We're on the play. We got a delicious looking hand. Oh boy. Let's see how it goes. So I'm kind of new with this deck. I haven't really played it too much, but the Nerdy Steve played this, and if Steve thinks the deck's good, I'm just going to rock him. Forest for opponent, they pass the turn. We will play a Forest of our own. I think here it's actually kind of nice to get the Kazandu Mammoth down on turn 2, because unless they have a Fire Prophecy or Scorching Dragonfire, if they're Gruul, they're not going to be able to really answer this. The double green, no answer for them. Yeah, Tingle Flora Hedron, get out of here. So, and that's one thing I kind of like about this deck from the looks of it here, is you kind of just get to do the whole beatdown plan, or you can do the food plan, just depending on what the game does for you. And here, I think we're on plan beatdown, so we'll swing for 5. We'll play another Kazandu Mammoth, and we'll wonder why we're talking like this in the first place. Let's go. So opponent is probably just terrified, just doesn't know what to do right now from our outstanding plays. We're just so good at this game. Wait on, see what they're going to do, though. We got this Trail of Crumbs. We got a Kitty Oven. Those ovens just hasn't been the same since the cat's been banned. Wicked Wolf. They kill our goose. The goose is no longer loose. Unfortunate. So we're going to play this Garen Brig Trigger. That is 10 damage on board. Let's swing. Are they going to go to 5? Or are they going to chump block? They are going to 5. Follow that up here. I know we can do the Trail of Crumbs and Witch's Oven stuff, but I think for now, since we have the aggressive end anyway, I mean, just look at this board. We're so thick. Thick as heck. And we get there. Good first game. You love to see it. Get out of here, BubbleCon. Game number 2 against M1 Dove. On the play again. That's pretty sweet. And hand's a bit awkward because of the Gingerbread Cabin. It's a card that I'm not really sure about, but Steve put this in here, and Steve he's the dude with this deck, so. Line for opponent. Lovestruck Beast of their own. We draw a Great Hinge. Probably the last thing we want to draw whenever we are this mana screwed, but it's alright. Play this. Pass the turn. Could be worse. If we draw an untapped land, we can still Wicked Wolf next turn. If we don't draw land, we can still Lovestruck Beast. Hopefully we can get this Lovestruck Beast down, get this Great Hinge down, just go to town. Kazandu Valley for opponent. Pass turn. So I think here we just play Lovestruck Beast out. Save that food so that way even if we miss a land this next turn, we can still play the Great Hinge. It'd be pretty nice to play Great Hinge and then play Trail of Crumbs. Okay, cool. So this is looking to be in our favor so far. They're looking like they're Selesnya. Oh, okay. I wanna slam Wicked Wolf down right now, but I can't fight those things anyways. So I think for now we just slam this Great Henge. Pretty nice to do that when we only have 3 mana. And we'll go ahead and make a food token, pass the turn. These food tokens will be really good for the Wicked Wolves we have. And I'm okay swinging there and trading because I want to get those out of the way. The Wicked Wolf can still remove other things that they play. And we're just going to be able to hopefully outgrind them here with this Great Henge. So let's see how this goes. That is a Scavenging Ooze. Nothing a wolf can't take care of, though. So that's a 3/3. We can play the wolf, make it a 4/4 fight. I think no blocks here. We'll go to 21. That is a Feasting Troll King. Do we want to kill that the Scavenging Ooze now? I think maybe we still just want to... I don't know. Let's see here. We kind of got the mana to do a lot of stuff here. I mean, we could just play this, though. Yeah, I think just playing Wicked Wolf's the play here, though. Do this, eat the food we have, get that Scavenging Ooze out of here. And it comes in with the counter, so we'll see if they activate their Scavenging Ooze first, which they should. But even doing so, this thing will still be a 5/5. Kill that Oozy boy. And yeah, we'll use this mana. Grab us a land. Oh, they grabbed the plains? Weird. Oh well, it's dead, Jim. Here we'll play our forest, pass the turn. Now we'll get our beats in for 1. Hopefully we can start out value here. Again, this Great Hand is going to do so much work. We have a Feasting Troll King and a Wicked Wolf to go wide with. Let's see what they got. ECD. Good card. Nothing we're too afraid of, though, to be honest. It does take my... actually, it took my Great Henge. It's not cool. It's not cool, man. Castle Gambrig for us. So what does play here? Do we just Wicked Wolf here, get that 1/1 out and start swinging? Get a clock on him at least? I think that's what we do here. So now we have 8, 9 power on board. Feeling pretty good about where we're at now. Line for opponent. They have 4 cards in hand. Let's see what they do to us. Oh. Okay. That was kind of a spicy play. Still not terrible for us, but... all this has made me glad that I've not played that Feasting Troll King, though. I think we just play this and just eat. Eat everything from their yard now. That's actually a pretty good draw, because now their ECD will be a little bit worse whenever they try to get something back, and they can't. Nom 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 nom. Swing for 4 here. I could play... well, I can't play Charlotte Crumbs because it costs more. I was going to say, I could play it usually. We can still make a food, though, which ain't too bad. So if they try to have, like, a board wipe or something here, we can make a food and then eat it with Wicked Wolf, so it's good, indestructible. Vivian, okay. That's kind of rough because they'll get a lot of advantage from this. But we do have creatures that can outsize it and fight it, so... and Heart's Desire. That's pretty okay. We going to grind, I guess. Let's make a little food token. Nom, 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 nom. And pass turn. That is a gingerbread cabin. Feasting Troll King coming down, making all kinds of delicious food. Gingerbread cabin coming down, making a little bit more delicious food. Nothing in the graveyard really to worry about here. Now I gotta decide if it's Face of the Place or if we go after Vivian, and I think Like, I know they can get this back with their ECD, but I still think it's worth it just to attack there. Because I want to get rid of these creatures. Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, maybe that's not a great block on opponent's end. Maybe that wasn't a good attack on our end. But here we will auto-pay this for show, and I do think we want a great hinge. What a fantastic hinge. Now, unfortunately, we can't cast it because of Elspeth Conquers Death. Luckily, ECD just goes away there. So, yeah, maybe, I don't know. That was both a bad attack on my end, but a bad block on their end as well. Okay. Card value city here. Shepherd of the Flock. Flock you! It's land. Assume they probably get Love Struck Beast here. Kazandu Mammoth, okay. And then they make a creature with Vivian. That battlefield was looking really nice for us, and then they did this. Luckily, we're still in an okay spot here. We have multiple sources of a card advantage here. I think we eat a food here so we can pay one more. Love Struck Beast, okay. This is nice because now we can Great Hinge and we have guaranteed things to do. Excuse me. So, there's that. Let's go ahead. Drop the skews first. Oh boy. We're just going to go wide here. This is going to be a lot of fun. Play the goose. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Kazandu Mammoth. Don't mind if I do. Though, maybe we play Love Struck Beast first. Yeah, let's go ahead and play a little Heart's Desire. It's not even like that great to play Heart's Desire here, but I mean, we just have the resources to do it, so why not? There's a forest. Look at this battlefield. This is kind of crazy. Swing, swing, swing. Swing in. I think we don't care about Vivid anymore. We're just trying to hit face of the place, baby. They can only chump block this kind of battlefield for so long. That block doesn't mean much because we just get this Feast and Troll King back a little bit later, so that's not a big deal. That just dies. Okay, I'm fine with these blocks. Yes, sir. Opponent down to 5. We are at 27. Look at this battlefield. This is actually great. Let's bring old Feast and Troll King back. Definitely get rid of the non-foil foods there. Ooh, disgusting. We'll go ahead and auto-pay. We'll do one. We'll put another force in the hand. Decline the rest of these because we ain't got the assets to do so. Wicked Wolf's looking pretty nice too for next turn. Man, we got some things to do. Opponent somehow hasn't conceded. I don't know how they come back from this. Okay, they start off with Love Struck Beast, draw a card. If they are going to come back, I mean, Edgewall Innkeeper getting them cards is the way to do it. Giant Killer. Surprised they wouldn't actually use Giant Killer and try to kill something of ours since we have a lot of targets for it, but it's got to clear. Okay. Okay. Get rid of Wicked Wolf. That's probably a fine call. Luckily, this Wicked Wolf of ours can come down and chomp on it. Oh my god, opponent, stop. Okay, I'll give them credit. They kept up there pretty well. It ain't going to be enough, but they did some things. Pass the turn here. Alright, so we'll play the forest first. That much is a given. Let's go ahead, play Le Wicked Wolf. Maybe I make a food first for it just to make sure we're good. So, Wicked Wolf. And since it comes with a counter, I think we want to maybe take care of that love. Oh, opponent! There's no way they're getting out of that, though. We just have way too much value. Hey, game 3 against P-Dog. What's up, P-Dog? Never mind. I don't know where I'm going with that one. This hand's kind of meh. We do have turn 2 Crumbs and the turn 3 Kazandu Mammoth, though, so I guess we keep it, but it's not crazy exciting. Scavenging Ooze makes it a little bit better, though. Depending on what they play here on 2 will depend on what we play on 2 ourselves. Okay, if it's this makes me think it's a really bad Rogues hand, it looks like. I think we scoos here. They'll flash in a Thieves Guild Enforcer if that's the case, but if they have removal, I want them to use it on their turn. And plus we do this because we have a ram through in hand, because that way if they try to remove something at instant speed, we can respond with a ram through of our own here, which is pretty nice. So I'm cool with this. Drown on the lock. Yikes. Pulse swings. I mean, we're still in like an okay spot though. It's not nothing too terrible. Because I'll do mana coming down past the turn. If we can get these Feast and Troll Kings down, then we're going to be in really good shape too. Nothing for opponent. Oof. So Castle Garenbrig. Landfall trigger. Let's go to attacks first and see what they do. I'm assuming they're going to try to remove this. But let's smack them for 5 if we can. Heartless Act, so I think in response we'll ram through here. Don't think they have a 1 mana response to this. Get that Thieves Guild Enforcer out! And then we'll just follow that up with the Trail of Crumbs. Nice. Any kind of engine value cards like this should be pretty good against Rogues. Swampy Swamp for opponent. Land for us. We can Feast and Troll King now. I think we just got to go for it. We can't just sit around and wait on them to counter it. They might counter this, but they don't have Drown in the Lock active right now. Okay, now they do with Soaring Thought Thief. Well, actually, I guess they don't yet. Let's go. I think that was the plan. I think they were going to try to Drown in the Lock us here, but they were 1 card in the graveyard short. So that's pretty nice. They didn't kill it. Okay. So you're saying there's a chance. Luckily, we have this other Feast and Troll King anyways as backup. Bloodchief's Thirst. They killed my boy. That was their whole turn, though. So this will actually be pretty fantastic because we can get our Troll King back, and then, ooh, that might change things. That might change things, huh? Yeah, with that, I think we're just eating. Zeke Elliott style. We'll get our Troll King back. This deck is cool, man. Do I want to draw a card, or do I want to play Goose? I think the answer is Goose. I'm clicking on everything here. The Goose is loose, baby. The Goose is loose. And from here, I don't know how they beat this. We're at 17. We got 7 cards in the bin. They got 3 cards in the hand now. Get out. They can flash in Zerasan, but with Feast and Troll King having Vigilance, we're not really too afraid there. Past combat, past attackers. My turn. Let's go. Alright. First order of business is to go to attacks and swing for 10. Let's see if we're allowed to do that. Opponent, are we allowed to do that? Swing, swing. That is a Thieves Guild Enforcer. That is a Thieves Guild Enforcer with Death Touch. Are they blocking us? You should block my Wicked Wolf. That's a really good play. Drown in the Lock on my Feasting Troll King. You got it, friendo. It's dead, Jim. Gosh, just imagine if we could make a food with Gilded Goose and then bring it right back again. What if we did that? Let's make food. Let's bring back Feasting Troll King. Trigger, trigger, trigger. I think maybe we just draw 3 cards here. That's a goose. God, this is... Oh, Scoos against them is pretty nice too, because we can eat away our own graveyard. I think we'll decline this last one here and just play the goose out. Or we play Lustric Beast and Heart's Desire. I mean, they got 1 card in hand. If they want to counter this, they can. So, I mean, this deck just don't die. It just keeps on going. Okay, so they finally get the Drown in the lock here, but I mean, even that's not a huge deal. Wicked Wolf, I'll miss you, but it's all good. See what opponents got for us here. They are still going to attacks. They're brave. I'll give them that. We chump here just in case it's a Xerasan, because I do not want Xerasan coming in and doing Xerasan things. Okay. That's a draw. Let's go ahead and squat this down first if we can. It resolves. That's Scoos. Yeah, they're just not going to beat this kind of value. We don't like drawing another one of those. That's a little bit irritating, but... Let's go to attack. Swing for 7. Smack! They're down to 10. Let's go. Second main. So we got the goose we could play. I could also just hold up Scavenge Goose activations. Just trying to figure out what we want to do exactly. I think I'm just going to pass turn. Reason being is we have just enough stuff in our bin right now where if they don't have anything, we can just Scavenging Ooze and eat everything alive. So opponent passes the turn here. Go to attacks. So let's see if I can do this. Well, I think what I'm going to do here is block with Scoos and kind of force them to respond here, or these guild will just die. I'm going to eat my own graveyard out. I'm stupid. Let's look at my graveyard as I was saying. Okay. And if opponent's smart, they'll let me do all these, and then on the last one there, they would do something to, like, because if they flash in a creature, they'll get back up above the threshold to make their Thieves Guild big. But hey, if they don't have it, they don't have it. And if they're spending their whole turn doing that, then they're not killing our other stuff here. So, I'm just going to make them have it. So, Scoos is 6/6. That'll bring their Thieves Guild back down to a puny 1/1. Do you have a response, my friend? They do not. Ooh. Oh, that's good. And we get there. That's a good way to win the game. GG, Rogues. GG. Let's go. Alright, last game of the day is against Senpai Eternal 85. Thank you, Senpai. On the draw, this hand... It's got potential. Mammoth and the Great Hinge can do some things for sure. Wicked Wolf's a good card. Gilded Goose, they have the Hogra Blood Pit, so this could be Rogues again. I know they play that card. Grixis. Alright, even though we've not lost the game today, if we lose to Grixis, we have to just pack it up and go home. Because if that's the case, the deck just sucks. And there's no two ways about it. Let's go ahead and get this Mammoth down. Pass turn. My baby. They killed my Mammoth. Ram through. We're going to be about useless in this matchup, more than likely. Let's get the Trail of Crumbs in here. Island for opponent. Castle. Garenbrieg. Pass turn. I could have played that gingerbread cabin out. Maybe I'm supposed to do that instead. But I kind of want to be greedy and hold on to it a little bit if we can. That way I can get that free food off of it. But maybe, again, maybe that's just wrong. Let's crack this food. I don't think I do yet. Yikes. We're just drawing all our bad cards now. And I'm getting punished because I can't even play this Wicked Wolf out. Usually I'd play the Wicked Wolf, but we'd have to use their food to play it here. And that ain't good. So I think we just play this cabin. A little bit of a misplay on my end. Got a little bit greedy there. Our bones have been crushed. We have been stomped. Gilded Goose making another egg. A little bit of food ski. Grixis Control. Definitely not what you plan to play against in the meta these days, that's for sure. That's another cabin. I've not been a fan of these cabins. I get they can make a food now and then, but as a whole, I think we just want to do other stuff here, right? Like Monarch Enclave or something like that. Let's try to play Wicked Wolf. See if it resolves. They're holding up something because they didn't play their Bone Crusher. That is a neutralize. Well, it ain't looking good, my friends. Midnight Clock, okay. Oh, gosh. This is bad. Let's eat a food and look here. A trail of crumbs. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. I think we want the Trail of Crumbs here, just this kind of card advantage. They have a hard time with enchantments and Grixis, so let's try to play this. Hopefully not negate. Oh. Okay, so I forgot the Midnight Clock could actually add mana as well. I forgot about the add mana part on that, so that's bad. They back-to-back neutralize us there. Unfortunate. We're putting them in spots where we're making them have answers, and they're having the answers. They're down to one card in hand and a Bone Crusher, and they pass the turn. But maybe it's because they want us to draw a card. We are drawing terrible this game. Let's go and do this. Luckily we have the Trail of Crumbs down, so I guess we can get a Goose here. The Goose is loose, my friends. The Goose is loose. If they end up drawing 7 cards at Midnight Clock, we just concede. Because we can't beat that kind of card advantage. I do think this list has like some pretty good game against Grixis Control. But we just kind of put ourselves in a spot where we're not very strong against it right now. 4 counters on Midnight Clock. Land for opponent. They draw a card to Tome. I mean, we had the resources gone, but they're just, between Tome and Midnight Clock, they're doing some things. And they don't care about that Bone Crusher. They just say, we're going to make you quit because you hate the game. Oh, stop making me draw Great Henge. Oh. Imagine actually having creatures where you can make Great Henge good. Let's sack a food here. Yeah, we'll auto pay there. Oh my gosh, that's a... Which forest do we want, y'all? We'll take this one. This is a good forest. The fantastic news now is any more gingerbread cabins we get, they're coming in with a food, untapped. Okay. There are 7 counters on that Midnight Clock now. 7 more than I'd like there to be. Really? You gonna kill my goose? A goose, that's the way it goes. Get it? Like, I guess, but a goose. 8 counters there. Okay, Feasting Troll King is a card. If it resolves. If it resolves. If it doesn't get Mystical Disputed, of all things. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Opponent at 9 counters here. They can probably just pay to put the rest of these on here. This is bad. Down to 22 we go. At least our life total was in a good spot. 10. We don't have the food for this. Wicked Wolf. Do we want it to come fight? I don't think so. probably just draw a card and do all kinds of silliness here. Okay, well, in response to this, we'll try to ram through. Get that Bone Crusher out of here if possible. I mean, we're just dead, right? They have 10 counters on this clock. They're about to draw a bunch of cards. They were probably just doing that because they're about to run out, like... Oh, boy. Yep. Oh, no. Oh, no. Nope, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. We lost the Grixis Control. Deck's bad. We're burning it. Let's take a look at the deck list one more time. Let's go. Alright, so overall there, that was 3-1, I believe. So that's pretty good selling there. List worked out well. Plowing through gold here. You know, ever since I had that little bad run with Winota, I've actually been running a little bit hot here. So that's pretty good. Again, it's just gold, so it's nothing to brag about. But hey, we're on the up and up. We're turning it around. Life's pretty good these days. Steve, hopefully I did your list well, my friend. I tried my best to make it look good. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Let's go.